Techiman South is a very volatile area, very strong NDC presence. When I went there, my research I'm quite and what I was told, Sir Martin J. Kosa, and to me transform we change the face of politics in Techiman South constituency. We're changing the face of the politics in Techiman South. We're to unify a ho. Emma, I am telling you for the first time, say NDC Fujina Winina and what say one Adibako will be to make so. No one didn't talk about Techiman because when we say what he said 2020 now, the horror a slim margin being a buy into a J. Kosa. A J. Kosa is going to win hands down and landslide.
This is Techiman South. Honorable Martin Ajay Mensah Kosa, MP Techiman South. The hard work of Honorable Martin Ajay Mensah Kosa. The people of Techiman is saying that Techiman South is for you. This is the crowd for Techiman South. Martin Ajay Mensah Kosa. Techiman South.
Who say and talk about to me kushia a cow was and Kayam Pata, but maybe I do no ultimate patent. I just also ma Yanufun Kakra, now for Musa Yamra, no my bejo. Sana Mahama situations they say no aqua mano. The man who a button or the crash moves they like he cannot get his grounded. Niamo yes uncle the campaign. Niamo Susu Sanko Bekwa Koye campaign in Ano, Nina air backfire on him because any reasonable person, any sensible person will want there to be order, especially at a volatile time where we are voting. Say president or more dum so 4 to 5 years John Dramani Mahama and the Ghana for him say president I went to a teacher for and abaya juma for car John Dramani Mahama and the Ghana for him say pobi or the Ghana for mebunu juma ekosi awo IMF DJ 980 million. Eka said there's going to be a freeze on public sector recruitment. That is John Dramani Mahama. Or no, and I said a teacher for Chiradia went to the full premium. Or no, and a nurses and teachers training ubi tremu. Or no, and a book and researchers allowance at the university level utremu. Or no, na tertiary with utility bill. Mahama is the only one that was not able to do. Mahama is known as the only president that was not able to provide basic necessities like chalk to the people to study with. Mahama, today we are not writing with chalks, we are writing with blister boards and we are writing with whiteboards and all of that. This is what we are doing. This is where this country is going. And John Mahama was given the opportunity by God to show what he can do. He instead used that to buy a tour for the Sikano, on a tour or the tour and found Mobila Papa Bia and there was here in a new benting. So we treat our petition to Yano once I met Nagana.
I shall for any etie for me mamo mama kwaba na yekoda ni esore ya yekohu ya ne se ade bia ba betogwa na yenim se John Dramani Mahama ex-president John Dramani Mahama enche bia na American hu bai ene hu se wo se the visa restrictions bi aba se one aba ba betu 2024 yi die besi wasi bia na wo hu se wo ana akofa oye ne ene twintwin bi baya de obeya ne se obe restrictive no one restraining se wo nya visa emfa nko America na ya te se wo se UK for ne Germany and European countries in so one adwene na John Dramani Mahama was called to the US and what chance say near ekoso wo Ghana no one we say on ne nkrofo no anhwe ni a odi oye ni beba nti we ni wo peso ye to wo rebo kokko say obiara wo be nsi waye yi na wo be ko into the past na obiara kra na why design nyamra sem no wo betumi deport no wo de wa ba Ghana nti oba Ghana enu achi na America fo what they communicate be about out na what about out ni nyina na titia na tintin say we say obi abaye bia no na the visa restrictions na what ba no one to kan we individuals they encounter them politicians and relatives of politicians one day we very restraining one from traveling abroad say na be ya etutu asem ntokwa amode ba no say kan na mo nso ebi aka mo ha ntine mi senka biribia to yetwa na biribia kugu afedi yeda sori ya Mahama issue demand to the Ghana government and another Danko Kufuado and a police and a military. Say abaya baba tui. Ohia military presence. Ohia police presence. Ohia any armed organization be a wagana ha. Wababa bi jina ho se. Obejina ho so obehwa aba no to so. Na mum wo magana fo nkwan kujina ho. Na obi an kujina ho na onto aba. Na owia na okonifi. Wanko kan ngade. Na mi jedi se nka o kan si na nka electoral commission so. Say institution mandated by the states who run no. Na nka akasi won kra no. Ka abato no kra nka unyai. Na nka yan koto yen aba. Ha enya America sophisticated. Na hompo ye bibi wo ho history. The thing say Trump for the first time in the history of American politics. Na ibin see that 2020 ulusu aba. There was almost a mutiny. Emo man nkrofo ko invade a White House. Emo ransack ho, bubuku remu. Emo there was military and police shootings be around. Na ibin see America da. One part is were polished, were sophisticated, were so advanced kran hwe na esi wo ho. Na Ghana had in Africa ha. Na so koto aba. We say we hear police wo ho. We hear we. This is the first time we are hearing this. There no any ababe kum na young brother Felix Apia our political zone our Canada na oba buga show isu nso no ye ne ba betwetwe nkomo na ye be frɛ Felix no aba na ye ne nedi nkomo na afi wi a ya to aso mebu asem ne ni ankasa ne ama references na afi ɔno nso ɔde na adwene kyerɛ kakraba binu ya Felix akwaba
ajo so mpacho bi aboko
yehu adum. Let's move straight into the issue today. Does Mahama want to create war as he demands no police presence at the polling stations? That is the question that we are asking. Does Mahama want to create war as he demands no police presence at the polling stations? Election about told you. You say Mahama, I make a demand. You can put that in there. Mahama make a demand. Now demand and they say, say he doesn't want any police present at the police any police station in Ghana. Na unya na abato ni yankasa yankoto hande. Also the December 7 elections, we don't want military and national security operatives at polling stations. Mahama cautions. One demand you, he even cautioned the government. Say he doesn't want the police and the military. But no, and I imagine say the bekum kakra na ma chire nyomem. Na fi ya hwe say nia Mahama ye no is it against the constitution and he's right. Now let's go back to history kakra. Yawaha na chire poni election 2009 September BBC wa chire poni and he say kwakoto aba. I think at the Musa Kandi, right, somebody there something happened around that place and about say kwakoto aba September around that time. Now, police investigations and one intelligence or pay any say basabasa ABC wo. Until the police warned say they didn't want any vigilante group Azoka boys and say Delta Force and MPP Azoka boys no NDC and a Delta Force no see MPP. They don't want anybody there. Now obia win the business bia o men ko ho. Enti wabatu abano were the 1,000 armed police officers for only 55 polling stations. One constituency, and listen to me carefully. I repeat, were the 1,000 armed police officers, men and women, and would deploy one share 55 polling stations because when intelligence this was under NDC and not John Dramani Mahama, not Oye Vice President, not John Ivan Satamos, Professor Lit, Yamifani Krensi, or another president. Satam near war 230 constituencies across the country. Then 275. In Tiamanfu be says, now one constituency crown wadi say nipa bebrebe, police bebrebe akoko. Now police one population yahi. Na se what to about 2012 you better mean yasa number no na yasa akosha abaso yana police. Nti ebeye issue. In spite of all this, nipa bibo wuremu emo ko yi ballot boxes efi ho. In spite of all the warnings, what to about nipa bibo wuremu emo ko sisa ballot boxes ewo ho. And now in the presence of the police armed, now manfu ewura baby what to about no. ade won sa koka ballot boxes wo ho a wotam no de aguan no de akọ ana police kire won ansura tuo na wo ho no mo kwa ese tutura asem no na police kire won police anya won hwe esanse no we NDC fo nti police anya won hwe now yemre biu Alhaji Mumuni aye Muhammad Mumuni on an oil interior minister at the time yen samra history August 31st Tuesday 2010 no was an by election ewetiwa eno enedi Kwesi Amuakwata later Nanado government him obeye road minister edin ba power okoye wo ho yen nyina yenim na esi wo ho Anita Di Soso no ye wo friend the women organizer for NDC at the time ne Prado ka no wisu ekotwu fan krofo so wo the Azoka boys vigilante group NDC fufi tamale ebegu ho Eastern region enye Northern region ye to aba no Eastern region wo the krofo fitamale emo ba ho ye turuturasem ewo ho nyambrasem ewo ho emo to aba ewo ho manipa preprai now boys na hu say Azoka boys no ye turuturasem ho nti wo ko block road so obi ababa obi ano oba block na ne opese wonu ye wonu waye enu achi ena Anita Di Soso ekopue ho women organizer of NDC then ena ode ne ka wo so mpre na ode ne ka twifa boys isu ho ni pe prai ebinum fi bubui ebinum na bubui ebinum se bubui wonti mu paapai ama nsem bebre ne si ewo ho we abakwasem kakra kuro no wofra wo abomosu ewatiwa agbakwasem kakra warning afa yenhwe ye kaswa ye ba election bi enso emra ajakun ewi ewo akra ha eyenkran de late ajakun owi na ne yire alasan o so ba be contest ba election a wo ye wo eno so we ga akra ha Legon area mu ho sa munhwe atritira sema esi wo ho na enyasem ketwa emamu enenam no so akofa ayi cruise bi wosu financial security wodwa aba no wonye police fo wakoma police ntare etua wototo wo ma Sam George no kopi o ma etua tutu ma nkrofo preprai obi kura na mbui ni ade wodno koto hospital afi yemra almighty 2020 elections ni ameka nyina na e ba elections so 2020 election na yigina wa police fo ni soja fo ejina ho a wokurekure tuo na Techiman South edusi wo kan aba na boys yi NDC fo boys yi prevent police and electoral officers say what the ballot boxes bi bantu one prem one fa meka ho emenu nso ekoye twintwire manu nso kokotan ballot boxes di apue ema boys ni bi kurekure tuo civilians o NDC boys nkontimani ade ama they fired a friend otuo from the crowd outside towards the police and the military na military no were returning fire at the people amokum nipa 2 wo ho obakun we kra no according to sources no 18 years the American me bonu tofa nyina ne se sa no ma nyina ayeke nyina no na police fo wo ho okurekuratu na military fo wo ho okurekuratu wusi anukurachi no nipa no opese wo nyina wo ye afi de kwakoto aba 2024 John Dramani Mahama America fo ama warning na wan kachirusi eturutura sem bia bebe bia nse enamuso ne ba won ma kwa ma unwa mfi kurumu ya na mum oye ne bia baba ne ohwe bia baba no wan kasa wo wabusuafo esem nyina mutrem na mu testi saade ne bi na afi wo wie ya wasan aba etwa ho na waba bi demand a caution government and constitutionally no from Rawlings time from Kufuor time from Atamo's time and one kasa John Dramani Mahama what time 2012 a woto aba a bi kura na wo vice president who ye vice president tiwa ani sa no manyina na ka ho ho no na police fu ni soja fu na hwa aba so woto aba 2012 a soja fu ni police fu ni deploy won and wo beto aba okurumu a na John Dramani Mahama san bi gina ho won no government na Kufuor no da no sa aba oba betu yi he doesn't want any military and national security operatives at the polling stations. Mahama cautions. Felix, Sasama Mahama Odiabetui. Ayan Tokobi and Opes Odi Bomaim. And answer offer say Abakan no Opes walk or to Aba can no be any found in Oko. Because this system is not so sophisticated. a relax your friend environment the least I'll be no one thing near the busy one any other papa a 2 crowd and a den no 2 new fellas.
Yes, sir.
Mahama statement no huni den.
Okay, me chair for 18 na highest me home. Also Mahama say on person ye dey a soldier for ne national security ebeko polling stations.
Yo.
Pacho oka security ko a opese omo ba ho obepini say police for mra ho ana. Eno de wanka. Okay. First and foremost no yenina yehu the way abato we echo and every indication shows NDC air panic and usually no say obi air panic on forgive me say nkwachi assembly beba ni tiri obi no opeso obi di adwuma sabe Mahama nye just regular person or man penny ebra ye koto aba e wona pen so no wankase mayem security for onko
yo
na mbom ohwe dia constitution ne ka ehwe dia yemra na ka deploy the necessary security people ema omukọ command these polling stations
na the national security for so no kan obi
yo na who make some statement to be very very profound and I think that is where the conversation should head to. Yeah, dear soldier for near police if we kugu on a da saying na afeya o se mayem fa soldier for asebe obi din kwasi asem kra na hu soldier uniform right away na adwene ni tumesesa because me kai say eduade ana me mpa eduade nti na me nana okofre militia for satan e from militia oba no ma wa training also waso oko up and down and me sa brown uniform bi ye brown I say soldier bi an me mampe won asem da na misuru omo so at say and that is because of the discipline the army or the security services have. Now say be catch me say you are seeing say election we be lose to person we in any chaos ba enunti ya to aba 8 times e wo Ghana nini na ye deploy security for them omoko nso wo Mahama wo nema wo person wo ye wo niama wo person e ba munti no all of a sudden we should not deploy security to go and man the polling stations. What are you insinuating? Basically, you want there to be a chaos or percent or question because that is the only way NDC can come out of this election. They see the defeat staring at them. We gave them 8 years to find a solid message. They were not able to do that. And right now, everywhere they go, they are seeing that people are not actually buying into that stuff they want to say. I'll give you a point in I was watching Discount and the video be on their 12 thing. And boss, let me say emphatically, free education abaya obey wa dwene say wodo onsa beto sa de adwadifo ma bi bu abebo no ye ma amenu tu ebetu agu so aboroboro no because o hwe the way ya omo the impact enkoda 5.7 million enya from free education. The money involved sebio say abine ba ye or ma loan kra wama obako school free into also Ghana national cake no you have gotten a share of your own compared to abanya or no na penso went me a mouse aniama no now when who say when your message be and say the young kokon then jai bibi engum na young kokika also last na only me should be say major no mensa say papa no okasa to say obrofo bi awabo and I make a choice it is more than obi awabo. They say Mahama no me sadden ebi atomeda. Who say entokwa bi wa utumi koshia e ka wonko a wo say anke yempata but baby edu no utumi patent this also ma ye nufu kakra na afimu say wo yemra na o ma beje sa na Mahama situation say no akwa ya ma no the man no ohun kwaye den e bottom no the crash mu say they like he cannot get his grounding niam o yes anko the campaign Nyamo susu sanko bekwa koye campaign ni nano ni na air backfire on him because any reasonable person, any sensible person will want there to be order, especially at a volatile time where we are voting, where tensions are high, where even political parties are not seeing eye to eye. SS and security service no eye wo mo adwuma no John Mahama say my inform ma e dey na o twetwe na first and foremost oye hwan. That should be the question. As a former president who knows law and order, to me jina pefe mu ka say you don't say no say ye ko ho na ABNP ni bi nti bi ase no afa de boy NDC ni so na say police near their letters retaliator yento aba ni no say Mahama ni wini ya nipa be no obedu omo so dead bodies na enim so open mortuary enim so no the open mortuary adwuma but opese sebi okunkum ye ni na polling station ho and san we baby this and 4 years kon opeso be ni kitikiti na senior that man John Dramani Mahama has to be re-examined. There is something going on. May baby America say yes when me say me bompa yeti ano me like my shem come be breguno so niama be bre na makenguno so but say that's a ya too much because this man cannot think straight as a general emfabio and this enye edunsinfo na wudi atemu a sebe na nanu mabosum na ehuna amane legini no beba osimuso mumu na the sebe wo so for ado nsabeto ba omi aso de me yeni watem wo ye nana na ofre ba omi aba wo a osi wo a wo be fre ba omi ade me yeni watem. The man's campaign abobo na sesa na omi abe injected this type of new breath into the political space of Ghana. Na eno ena overshadow sayini na hwe oka Anita Disoso PSB o my history no background history no adentia no kura na sebe na ye wo security men na e man no enyo oba besia kotu ne car etwi dife nipa so me bi pray na NDC is a very demonic party. I want hwe yi a wo be di omo echi obeka de ayenka because say 2020 election boss unim baby a etio din ka to first etio to odododu e ho na to first.
Yes.
Sadano Neil and Vanderpoy was arrested together with 15 people.
Yes,
Google story in Beba CCR.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, he was arrested because you are known hoodlums and I say or no name for and almost your money Bannerman crop for year in a sebe Bannerman for me etio ka omo abaku ye and no kodan chain. Afe so na almost say omo ntiase e kokon amenu nti small girl be 15 years old e was north okodi jamanachi emetio kasaya etio no so no na e free the bodyguard of the NDC MP at that time and sa na third day sa Techiman South Ibaya enipa mienu e ho kan yi na enipa mienu ho kan ye no NDC ne omonkrofo ameka se enipa mienu ho na aka se bi enipa ba kokora ho kan enye but omo be exaggerating ni say Ekufuado ama ye kunipa nwotwe.
That is correct.
Enipa nwotwe.
Afejira ho Felix. When my DBSC, I've been to Techima. And makoye na video bi ba be kire. And that is the basis of NDC in Mahama no mjira so. Eye Techima de no. So I'm going to play this thing. Na me call ho no Martin Ejie Kosa. Eye Martin Ejie Kosa. Say no or the local government minister. Very young guy. Yeah. Na ono anoye MP ewo Techiman South constituency.
Yeah.
Na me call ho adebi ye me hu akakra. Techiman South is a very volatile area, very strong NDC presence. When I went there, me research am kwaye and what I was told. Say Martin Ejie Kosa etumi transform we change the face of politics in Techiman South constituency. We change the face of the politics in Techiman South. We to unify ho. Emma, I am telling you for the first time, say NDC fujina wonyina no for say one adeba kwa obetumi gina so. No one talk about Techima because when we say what is say 2020 na the whole a slim margin be buy. Into no Ejie Kosa is going to win hands down and landslide.
Take it has to win.
Yes. When unify ho, Emma, I did a research there. I contacted a lot of NDC people and they are going to vote for the guy. Now, guy no year work be. I've never seen this thing in Techima before because I was a research assistant there for one of the political party contestants. Now watch the video. Just for you to know, say Techiman South and NDC food when you to anything Mahama no yes no. and see what Techima. Just watch this video. Walk be. Just watch it.
This is Techima South. Honorable Martin Ajay-Mensah Kosa, MP Techima South. The hard work of Honorable Martin Ajay-Mensah Kosa. The people of Techiman is saying that Techiman South is for you. This is the crowd for Techiman South. Martin Ajay-Mensah Kosa. Techiman South. This is Techiman South. The party run, Honorable Martin Ajay-Mensah Kosa. This is it. Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. This is it. 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 Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. That is Techiman South. This is Techiman South. Techiman South is blue and white. Techiman South is blue and white. This is Techiman South. Victory for Dr. Mahama and Martin Ajay-Mensah Kosa.
Felix.
Yes, boss.
Crowd know who are maybe Techiman pa. Most of the people there, our Shantare would wear NDC for our defective. So, Tokwana Mahama did a near to so on, and see that. I feel Koso.
Now, to my substantive point of this whole thing, and then they say, boss, ye kotuaba, meboa. Ye kotuaba, and they say, Obi ameton the message. Now, Otona se odi enoto asumwa. Obi ebede, Obi tio no kotuaba ma. And I'm more NDC for muchusu say, you make your campaign about Bawulaya, without telling Ghanaians what you will do. Should they not vote for Bawulaya? And I'm not saying na Bawulaya, so then a Bawulaya na mo ase. And I dey say oye liar ni na no, oye ni na wo mani so. Or see the drum beba, mo see your trofo waye. Or see the tap and go beba, oyster card type of traveling eh, mo say enye adwuma or the aye. Or say Ghana card dey betumi dey to kwan. Sebe mo say ya tro or the aye. Or say Ghana card, and no one be tax identification number, no one be health card, and not another national health insurance. Must you want to meet why? Or no, I say obey Zongo Development Fund, most of your trophy, and the Zongo Development Fund for 8 years, actually 7 years. Yeah, Zongo Development Fund. That was Ghana ha Juma or no ya no say or best answer a day. Or best answer a mobile money interoperability at a cheaper price. Grofos won't to mean yet, what didn't ya? NDC for over 2.1 to 1.2 billion. So this man did it for less than 400 million. That shows you say obey to me. Dr. Bawumia has been able to make all the noise and NDC for Kase. Sebi the branding is all your true funino. Why nina one teacher, one laptop, or maybe dinner temu and then teacher ni also and a laptop no na politics no person ye akwala was say onya and a tablet no na afina yen chindu or no region, but most of the schools in Ashanti and Greater Accra and other parts, no, they have gotten their tablets and they akola ehun here say obeso books be brede egu na chine komunumu na mbomo di begu ne tablet so or the textbooks begu say be tablet so no dia kwekosua de. That is what Bawumia promised. He has done. The issue is oka say Bawumia liar no e dia no Mahama na tumi aka ma na to bi tim.
E dia na Mahama wotumi aye na ka obitrim. Ontumi nka hwe no ontumi nya hwe. Another motivation of Mahama, which we are picking from the sources, and he said, "We promise Kofi Buachi, ex-police officer Kofi Buachi. Now, when you say Kofi Buachi only in charge of the security of NDC in Ashanti region, that is what we have picked. And we started to boys in Ibi. The Mahama motivation, no, he wants them to train these boys so that they can unleash mayhem onto people in Ashanti region. That is why he's calling for." Calling on the government not to allow the police and the military.
Boss, I know him. I know him. I can't say just because of the Awunya anything. Omo power easy care police station say what Ghana ni na fan kwacha Mahama fio. Oma Mahama nanka say choose security guards. Oma Mahama nanka say nye the easy. Ono anka ya ba no obewe. It doesn't matter who Mahama has said Kofi Buachi no eyenim biase and sebi. Ebeto no at the end of the day.
What him say last week? What him say Kokako Lanchi Azoka boys. Sir,
oh yeah, last Sunday, and the police stopped them. I heard said the police stopped them.
So the question is why Ashanti region but not in Volta region? Why?
No, because enipa ba kono say alanchiremante betwe MPP for vote ni na so shouldn't say sanko omo relax and ameboa almost say check that MPP for vote. So why do you even need violence? You know the writing on the wall says that this time the Ashanti and the Ashanti region is going to cast over 3 million votes for Dr. Bawumia just to prove a point. They are going to cast more than 3 million votes for Dr. Bawumia just because they registered 3 million 800 and something. Out of the 3 million, and the 800, and these other parties, 800. All the 3 million is going to come to Dr. Bawumia. And the Ashantis are doing this not to only show gratitude, okay? Because last time I said, so we are Santini now catch them say when in just are buying we want. Not just a one or should I want to say, maybe because most of the important portfolios are said far only now, as Antifone no. Apart from the finance minister. And like the defense, most of the MPs, ministers of Nanado are all coming from the Ashanti region. Let's talk about the work. Ejuma Ben na waye no. Obano na Eurojet projects here. Sebio ye dia ba chese na esanka NDC fo wie na sebi asantema enya mu mfaso no NDC fo antumi enwie. It took Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo to come and finish. Over 17 of them already finished and handed over, and other like 33 or so still in the pipeline. This is what Nanado has done with the people of Ashanti. This is what it is. I was going to say. Yes. Who could train?
This is what Nanado has done for the people of Ashanti region. Felix, 3 minutes. Wrap it up by final conclusion.
Okay, I'm like wrapping up. No, I mean, there's nothing to even say. John Mahama don't want security people at the polling stations. I don't know why he wouldn't want security at the polling stations. Because when he was president, we deployed security people to go to the polling stations and they did their job. I don't know why I now know what position in Moa and Kobepe security in the to protect or not against or minority in Bono. This is the time he feels say the place should be left, unguarded, so that mayhem bad things or and yet the embrace true for them. I really don't think that Mahama is serious for this election. I don't think Mahama is a serious candidate who takes Ghanaians serious. Unfortunately, we could be one of the biggest party. They just have to find a way to just brand him and make him look so above for near the other. But the records that he left would always give him up. The things that he did would always give him up. Ghana food in him said, president or more 4 to 5 years John Dramani Mahama. And the Ghana food him say, president I went to a teacher for and Abaya Juma for car John Dramani Mahama. And the Ghana food him say, Pobi or the Ghana for Mebuna Juma, Ekosi Awa IMF DJ. 980 million. Eka said there's going to be a freeze on public sector recruitment. That is John Dramani Mahama. Or no, and I said a teacher for Chiradia went to the full premium. Or no, and a nurses and teachers training ubi tremu. Or no, and a book and researchers allowance at the university level utremu. Or no, na tertiary we utility bill. Mahama is the only one that was not able to do. Mahama is known as the only president that was not able to provide basic necessities like chalk to the people to study with. Mahama, today we are not writing with chalks, we are writing with blister boards and we are writing with chalk, whiteboards and all of that. This is what we are doing. This is where this country is going. And John Mahama was given the opportunity by God to show what he can do. He instead used that to buy a tour for the Sikano, on a tour or the tour and found Mobila Papabia, and then was here in a new benting. So we treat up petition to Yano. Once I met Nagana.
With the Muninasi, one will buy in with the Muninasi. Yamen Kamuhu, now Shamuso. A Muslim for Bright Edwatch, our son from Uncle Bright. Midi Chiame, a Koda media TV so ɛwɔ buga show yi so ɛda mu nyinaa ase for a good work done awurade nka obiara ho da mu nyinaa ase